Hello everyone, Babur here. I just want to make a quick update video regarding the guide that I made last night regarding World 14 in the specific 14.4, where I was showing in the previous video step by step all the tips, all the things to pay attention to share with you. So if you guys are struggling or need it, you can, take the ideas and make it and do it yourself. Something I was talking about was about call your subs. You should call your subs in trash nodes. In the specific, in the red battleship nodes, like this one, and in the red destroyer nodes. Red destroyer nodes are slightly less harder, but still hard as fuck. So to auto, in lethal mode at least. So you can manual them. It's up to you. It's your preference. But anyways, something I was talking about is the timing. Timing is very important. So usually I found myself, I try to stall and launch my airstrike, my submarines right after my airstrike goes off. I wait like a quarter once the reload is a quarter filled, and then I call them. Basically, you don't want to call them too early or too late. So, you test yourself. It's a trial and error, depending on what you're using, trial and error process. Basically, sometimes I'll call them like slightly, even like, a little bit too early, and they would emerge, take damage, and die. Especially if you don't do DPS enough. Like right now, they're gonna almost emerge. See, like the node ended almost perfectly before they would emerge, so that's pretty good. Sometimes, so like you test yourself and find the best timing. But usually, if you use a similar setup, it's after Aquila launches her airstrike. So yeah, I'm gonna do another one to show you, to demonstrate. Sorry for the mistakes. I'm gonna do this in one take, so I just pretend that I'm on stream and talking to you guys. So for those of you who watch my stream, I'm Baburu. I stream on Twitch TV, Baburu, almost every day, anime games, JRPGs. I've been playing Azur for 4 years and streaming it for 3 years. On both the accounts that I have, I play on 2. I beat World 14 twice already in both the accounts. I have a JP and a global account. So if you guys need help, hope the videos help you and you come hang out on stream and have fun with us. And if you need more help, you can ask me on stream as well. So yeah, usually I wait, and now I call the subs. I waited a bit too late now, but hopefully we're gonna be fine, and it's gonna clear. So these are the hardest nodes. I repeat it. These are red battleship nodes, the hardest in this chapter. I'm taking a big chunk. So sometimes, like, yeah, I think maybe I called too late, and if that happens, you're probably better off just resetting. If you have a bad RNG or something goes wrong, you don't want to have like right now I'm at I believe it's. I need to clear 3 more nodes, I believe. So keep that in mind, count the nodes, it's 7 nodes. So try to be careful, try to not... You should call the subs on every red node to help you out. But keep in mind, you should save 1 submarine's ammo for the boss. As I was saying last night. And sometimes because I was used to like the previous maps where you need only 5 nodes, 6 nodes, I would call the subs too much and use all the ammo. So anyways, so pretty much, like, as I said, that's the timing. If it goes well, you will see your entire fleet to be almost full HP. Otherwise, you probably fucked up the timing, or you got better RNG. If you do this while manually, you'll probably be even more consistent. So, you do you, depending how you want to clear it. I wanted to show like the easiest way as possible to clear, to demonstrate that everyone, that if you have a similar setup, you can do it. The subs don't have to be the KMS subs at all. As long as you have them level 120 and you have good gear, good, like, at least leveled up torpedoes, level 120s. The auxiliary you can buy. I'm gonna show you the gear at the end of the video, but you can buy the auxiliary items from the core data, I believe, if I recall correctly. So yeah. Anyways, So the timing, yeah, I'm gonna do one more time. Focus on the timing. I wait. Aquila is about to launch the airstrike. Then I wait a quarter, around a quarter. But depending on your carriers, depending on your timings, you gotta figure that out. But practice, and practice makes perfect. And then you're gonna have a much easier time. As I said, if you do this the same timing and then you manually even, you can make sure you kill these annoying production boats, and so your backline stays healthier. That's pretty much the only thing you have to worry about. You have to learn the timing, how to call the subs. Don't call them too early. Don't let them die. A couple of times today I was focusing on multiple things, multitasking, while autoing this, and they would emerge too early because I was calling them a bit earlier, and they would die. But as you can see, this is like almost the perfect timing for me, and especially with this specific setup. If you find yourself your subs emerge, even if you're calling them late, then you probably lack of surface damage. So you should probably add more surface damage to your fleet. That's why I actually added Duca. I was using a more defensive setup. So with Drake. Drake does a lot of damage, but as I said, I don't know if I mentioned already, I replaced Drake, which I'm gonna talk about like on the setups at the end of the run, because I wanted to have another damage dealer against the submarines that you encounter in the maps. Like with one heavy cruiser, at the beginning I was doing, if you guys watched the video yesterday, Drake, Yudachi, and Noshiro, which worked really, it works, but sometimes the subs in the enemy subs would survive and crash on my backline. Because in some I think the red destroyer nodes have many more, so I wanted to add one more light cruiser because Drake can't hit the submarines. As a heavy cruiser, they don't do damage against submarines, so you can bring another destroyer, you can bring another light cruiser if you don't have Duca. But I'm gonna go through my setups, my best in slots in my opinion, at the end of the run, and explain briefly why I picked them. So let's do the boss fight. Maybe I get to New Orleans now. Maybe I get some good drop. Let's see. Okay, I'm back. I got interrupted. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, sometimes like things will go wrong, and this is the most consistent setup that I found. If you want to auto, I'll show you my gear, my final conclusions at the end of the video, when I'll show briefly my setups and all the gear. If you manual this, obviously it's much easier. You should call the subs at the beginning if you have the similar setup, so you can clear all these annoying waves ASAP, because it's what actually hurt the most your backline. If your backline stays healthy, you're fine, but if you don't do enough damage quickly on those production annoying boats, your backline, especially Shinano, will take a huge chunk of damage by the shelling and the fire dot. This is like what I call the final wall. It's so annoying, so maybe this is a good run. Let's see. What was that? Why did you shoot only one bullet? Did I miss it? It looked like Vittorio shot only one bullet. It's a bit of like, I don't know if it's Vittorio bugged or the map, I don't know. I've seen like Vittorio really aiming sometimes at like totally not even close to the enemy. There's like just hit the water like in the short range. It's kind of very weird. Yeah, this seemed to be a good run. Let's see. She's taking a lot of damage. Jean is almost, yeah, very low, but hopefully survive for a little bit. I just need one more strike, one more shelling, and she should die. And there it is. So I'm gonna go through the setups. Okay, no New Orleans for me yet, sadly. But yeah, eventually she will drop. Okay, let's talk about the setups quickly. Okay, so trash nodes, I think Frederick, Perseus, and Aquila are best in slot. You can probably replace Frederick with your best battleship. You can probably replace Aquila with Ryuho, or your best healer carrier that you have. On the front line, Noshiro, Yudachi, Duka. I believe Yudachi is best in slot as well. Noshiro and Duka are replaceable, but definitely some of the best. They're some of the best light cruisers we have in the game, some of the tankiest, and they provide a lot of damage, a lot of survivability, and the reason why, as I said, I removed the Drake, and I don't like using two destroyers. If you have a Shimakaze, at the beginning I was doing Noshiro, Yudachi, and Shimakaze, and it was working really well. But then I figured out, because of the new mechanic of the game, it was kind of confusing in the beginning, so I wasn't really sure what was the best. I've seen like a lot of setups and other people doing different things, and even using Agir and still like taking a lot of damage. What I figured out is Shimakaze is best in slot on the boss fleet. Like, it doesn't probably have to be Shimakaze. It can be. My point is, you want to have a destroyer in both the fleets, because the new mechanic just give you, I can't really explain yet, because it's kind of poorly explained, the game, what is the stat behind it, but basically you just get more evasion out of it. It just the concealment gauge bar, or the circle, whatever it protects you, it made having Shimakaze in this fleet made possible that Jeanne d'Arc can off-tank. Normally Jeanne couldn't even be like, before I was doing Azuma, Jeanne, and Drake, and it was working well. But Jeanne, even by being in the middle where she's supposed to take the least amount of damage, she was still taking big chunk. But because running Shimakaze in this fleet made it possible, so Jeanne can actually off-tank in this. And I believe it's the new mechanic, the new evasion mechanic, whatever it's called officially. So yeah, one destroyer at least per fleet. I've seen people running 2 destroyers. It's not bad, it's not wrong. You can do Noshiro, Yudachi, Kitakaze probably, or other strong destroyers. I've seen people using Ingraham, which is very good in trash nodes. I've seen I tried Suzuki instead of Duka. I didn't really like it. She was taking too much damage. But you try, experiment yourself. But TLDR, the best in slot are those that I just mentioned. Yeah, let me go through the gear. Show you the gear quickly. Did I slide in the wrong direction? Okay. I didn't know you could swipe on the other side like this. Anyways, I never used this screen. Okay, so second fleet, the boss fleet. This is the final gear that I think it's the most consistent in lethal mode. 2 AP guns. Where's my Shinra gear? Did I skip it? There it is. So yeah, for I tried extensively both Ryusei and Wyvern, and I think Wyvern on lethal is just more consistent. Ryusei can work as well, depending on your setup, but I really like Wyvern on this boss because they cover the entire lane, and it just more consistent in killing the production boats that they kill your backline. That's pretty much it. So that's pretty much. I think I covered pretty much. So I just want to just wanted to show you what I use, and so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and take care. Have a good one.